And welcome to a special edition of the Red Mountain Express. We are coming to you from the Pepper Place Farmers Market. I am Blake Westbrook.
I'm Patrick Tucker.
And I'm happy to be here. How about you?
I'm super excited about this.
I woke up this morning, there was a little bit of rain. I was like, oh, no. But it's held off, and there are plenty of people out here.
It's overcast, but it's not too hot, which it can get hot at these markets at times. But it's actually a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
A little overcast, no rain right now. Knock on wood, hope it keeps this up.
You have your coffee?
I got my coffee. I stopped by Red Cat.
I know. You told me to get me some, and I just said, no, I'm good right now. I'll get some when I get there, and now I'm regretting it.
I tried.
Yeah.
But there are other places around here. Like I've already noticed Seeds Coffee has a stand.
Mm-hmm.
The Homewood Gourmet, they have coffee. So you should be set on coffee whenever we get.
And then if it gets to 10 o'clock, I can just go get a mimosa from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just saying. So we're sitting here on, what would you call this? I guess
the deck.
The deck. Yeah, we're overlooking the whole farmer's market. We're sitting outside of the farm stand by Stone Hollow Farmstead, and I went in there earlier.
It's so cool.
It is so cool.
This place is awesome. They've got all kinds of local goods. They've got some samples for some Bloody Mary mix that I tasted.
It had a sign that said, "I've never met a Mary I didn't like."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's very good.
You know, the cool thing is that the folks at Pepper Place were so generous to let us record here. So I came out here on Tuesday afternoon and met with Lisa Beasley. She's kind of make sure the trains run on time at this joint. And she was showing me where she wanted us to record. And while we were talking, they were bringing out produce from this place. And I couldn't listen to what she was saying and not pay attention to the produce. I was like, hold on one second. What is this? And it looked fantastic.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure it was. I'm excited. There's so many booths here and farmers with, I mean, just this stuff looks amazing.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, like for the weather, we have a crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. I know it's going to get bigger because this is the early crowd. About 10 o'clock. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now, 8:15.
And the cool thing is you see people because I see two people walking up. I don't think they know I have a podcast, but
they're about to find out.
There is Kat and Vinny Bagalini, who Megan worked with before we both got married. So
shout out to them.
Shout out to them. They're walking this way. They're going to get so shocked when they walk up. JD Baker is on the way. He's actually bringing koozies. So if you if you see us around in the future, ask us if we have a koozie, and we'll give you one.
And we have clarified now, thanks to our Instagram poll, they are koozies, not huggers.
And the best part about the poll is, and I'm going to tell this to JD when he gets here. So I did a poll. You know, is it a koozie or is it a hugger? One person said hugger, and it was JD's wife.
Yes.
So
only in their world.
Yeah, I guess so.
Huggers.
Huggers. Huggies.
I mean, I've heard that term before, but it's like the off-brand koozie.
Yeah, I've heard koozie.
I think koozie has been officially adopted, and that's going to be our.
Some people say Bull Run, some people say Manassas, but it's really Manassas. I'm just saying. That's a Civil War reference for everybody.
Thanks for the random Civil War reference, Blake.
Well, because never mind, I'd go into a whole history diatribe, but I'm not going to right now. So do you want to take a break and then maybe come back with some folks? Or
yeah, I think we've got some folks that we're going to talk to from the farm stand.
Yeah, we've talked to Farm Stand. They're going to come on at some point, and then we're going to also walk around and talk to some of the farmers here at the market and talk about, what they've got to sell and how long they've been doing this. And I think they're going to bring us some new folks as well. So
sounds great.
Yeah, so let's take a break, hear from our folks at Beecham Woodworks, and then we'll be back on the other side. Beecham Woodworks is a locally owned and operated wood shop in Birmingham, Alabama, specializing in custom furniture and small home goods. Chris and K&M Beecham create a wide variety of unique pieces of all sizes, ranging from cutting boards to farmhouse tables. Using wood sourced from Alabama sawmills, Beecham Woodworks creates affordable quality pieces that will be a one-of-a-kind fixture for your home. So support your local woodworker and visit redmountainexpress.com/woodworks or check them out on their Facebook and Instagram accounts. Beecham Woodworks, turning your house into a home. And we are here with Alex Flowers. She is the owner of Stone Hollow Farmstead. They are here at the Pepper Place market right outside the main market area. So how long have y'all been here? When did you open?
So the store has been open for about 3 weeks, and today is our grand opening. And we have had a second farm stand in Harpersville for about a year and a half. So this is kind of the sister store to that.
And I think I've been to that one. Yeah, several times, yeah.
Well, the store looks amazing. Congratulations on getting it opened up.
We're really excited.
tell folks a little bit about the farm and the
goods
farmsteads and what kind of stuff you have in your store.
So Stone Hollow Farmstead is my family farm. It's we've been an actual farm for about 19 years. Next year we celebrate our 20th anniversary, which is kind of wild.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's great.
That might be something we need to talk about in a year, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That would be fun. So this is an outpost for everything that we grow and produce on the farm. We do lots of canned goods. We do cheeses. We do flowers. We also do skincare and herbs. So the store just kind of brings all of those goods to the people.
Was this something y'all wanted to do at some point, or was just the opportunity kind of presented to you?
You know, we've been doing farmers market for about 8 years, and so it was a really great way to get our products to people. But we just needed a little bit bigger space than a 10 by 10. We still have a tent in the farmers market, but this just the opportunity really just presented itself, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
Well, it's a great space. I walked through this morning and tried some of the Bloody Mary mix. That's really,
with
really
vodka.
Good. It's very, very good.
Well, my question I want to ask is how fresh is this produce? So I came out here on Tuesday to kind of get all the logistics set up, and we were standing here, and they were taking produce out of the store and shipping it to somebody.
Yeah.
So how fresh is the produce?
Yeah.
How quick can you get it to the market?
Yeah. So the beauty of what we do, everything that we grow on the farm, I would say 80% of it actually ends up being canned in one of our products. So the beauty of what we do is we really love to support the local farming community. So we partner with other farms and actually sell their produce in our store. And then we sell all of our canned goods as well as our cheeses and that kind of thing. So it's really a community store.
What do you can?
So we have like the Bloody Mary mix that you were talking about. We have that. So that's actually made with heirloom tomatoes that we grew last year. We grew about 4,000 plants. And so we had just, a plethora of tomatoes. And so we did the Bloody Mary mixes. And then we also canned just heirlooms. So that's just a really great piece to cook with too. So those are like 32-ounce cans. But I mean, you name it. If we can grow it, we'll can it.
That's great.
It's awesome.
So how long do you plan on being in this? Are you going to stay here indefinitely, or is...
Yeah, we're permanent.
Permanent?
Yeah, we are a permanent fixture now at Pepper Place, and we're just looking to expand. So I would say in about a month, we're going to have our wine and spirits license. So we're going to do lots of wine. We're also going to do really great cuts of meat. So we're going to partner with, farmers that are doing more than just produce. So I think that'll be really fun too. It'll be a great addition down here.
Well, congratulations. We really appreciate it. Where can we find out more about your store? StoneHollowFarmstead.com, and then you can follow us on Instagram at Farmstand by Stone Hollow. Great.
And we'll link to all that in the show notes.
Yep. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Nice to meet you.
Good luck. And we're here with the Pepper Place Market Manager, Lisa Beasley. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And thank you for allowing us to record here. We really do appreciate it.
No, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, we're overlooking the whole market, so this is kind of a prime location.
We're only overlooking half the
Well, that's true. It's only half the market because the whole other section over there
that we can't even really see from here.
You can just see the tops of the tents.
And tops of people's heads as they walk by.
Use our imaginations.
Yes.
and people wondering what the hell we're doing up here.
Yeah, because our lovely banner down there doesn't say what Red Mountain Express is. It just says what Red Mountain
It was made in a rush, man.
So people can Google it and they'll find out.
It'll intrigue people to come and ask
That's
it.
right.
Exactly. So how long have you been doing this for Pepper Place?
This is my 10th year.
Oh, wow. And how long has the market been going on?
The market started in May of 2000.
Okay.
So next year we'll celebrate our 20th anniversary.
That's amazing.
I know.
How has it grown since you've been since you started here?
Well, when I came, we were mostly in the big parking lot. This is the big parking lot.
Right.
And we were in the big parking lot, and we had some tents out on 2nd. So we closed down 2nd between 28th and 29th Street and had tents out there. But there's not an ounce of shade out in the street.
No, there's not.
Oh, my goodness. It was so hot.
Yes.
And so when I came, we decided to put tents over on 29th Street.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful street.
Absolutely.
And we love it over there. It's so pretty. And so we expanded sideways, and we kept 2nd open so that people could drive by and see what was going on.
Yeah.
And closed 29th Street and put tents down there. And then that's when we moved the chef demo over to the loading dock, which has worked really well for us.
Those are always fun
That's
to
a great
watch.
spot for it, too.
Yeah, I love it.
Did you imagine this growing as much as it has done?
No, never. No, I mean, the first year I managed the market, we were rained out, and when I say rained out, I mean completely rained out, 25% of the season.
And people still came back.
And people, they still came back, and I can just remember that first year crying, standing around the corner so nobody could see me crying because my flip-flops had washed away down the street. It had flooded, and my flip-flops were floating down the street, and like all the vendors had to leave because it was raining so hard. And I can remember crying. It's like, what have I gotten myself into?
We're using all of our cognitive powers to keep the rain away for today because it's beautiful right now.
I was about to say, I mean, it's very slightly sprinkling now, but I mean, there's still a really good crowd here.
Well, it's spring, and spring in Alabama, everybody knows what that means. That means James Spann and weather.
If you see those suspenders, you need to just turn everything off and turn him on and just make sure that you're paying attention to the TV. So, what's new this year? Have y'all done anything new this year? Who you got coming out this year?
Well, what's new this year? We have some new vendors this year. We have some new farmers. I have 3 new farmers this year that are coming early spring, and then they'll go away for the summer and then come back in the fall. Yep. We have some new food people this year that we're really excited about. Robin Mashinsky, who's a chef, will be here selling some beautiful salads this year, which will be new. Very excited about that. We have some new baked goods people here. We have That Cheesecake. She is from Tuscaloosa. Yum. She's been selling at the River Market and is now selling up here as well. Very excited to have her. Her cheesecakes are amazing.
It's one of my favorite things. So I'm going to definitely try
one of those
over there.
Yeah.
She's here
I'm
today.
like, which way?
She's here today, right behind me.
All
and
right.
those cheesecakes are pretty awesome.
How long's that cord on your mic? You can just
Yeah, I don't know if it'll reach over there.
Hey, man, this is Portable, man. Let's pick it up and go.
We're going to have Makers Talks this year. We had them last year. We had artisan talks after the chef demo, but this year we're opening it up to all of the vendors, and so we'll have chef demos at 9, and then at 10:15 we'll have food people, we'll have art people. Every Saturday somebody different talking about how they do what they do.
So you guys are pretty much year round now, right? Is that right?
Almost, yeah. We started indoors 3 years ago. Towards the end of January, so it's kind of, I think it's the 3rd Saturday in January, we're inside.
Yeah.
And we stay until the inside until the first Saturday in April. Then we move outside, and we're outside until the 2nd Saturday in December.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, you take a Christmas break, basically, and that's
a little
it.
Christmas break, but I'll tell you, last year we registered differently. So we registered in September and October, and then we juried everybody and had everybody scheduled for 2019 by Christmas.
Oh, wow.
So it worked so well. I mean, it was a lot of work right before Christmas, but Hannah, who is the other market manager with me, the two of us worked really hard, got it all done by Christmas, and it was really helpful so that when we returned after the holidays, we could start focusing on what we're going to do this year.
How far do the farmers come to this market? I mean, I know you are designated a certain type of market, correct, to where it only comes from a certain radius. Is that right?
Well, we're a certified farmers market. We got our state certification in 2016, and that means that everything at this market is Alabama. So every farmer, every art person, every food person, the music, everyone is Alabama, and that means the whole state. So I have a Satsuma grower from Mobile comes in the fall. Wow. We have Sumter County shrimp that comes in the fall. We have Appleton Farms, which will start in May. They live down in Dothan, the Dothan area, Slocum. So they drive 4 hours to get here. And then I have farmers from Mentone, which is 2 hours away.
Yeah, that's the top of Alabama.
Yeah, and then we have a flower farmer that's from the Red Bay area. So that's...
Wow, you've really covered the entire state.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
That's incredible. I hear the music starting up in the background. That's always one of the things I've enjoyed and have my kids have enjoyed. So can you talk about a little bit about the music? Because we have somebody that needs to come play here. This is JD.
All right, yeah. We're always looking
JD
for JD
and the man.
Yeah. We started out with usually, well, when I came, most of our musicians were single musicians with a guitar playing folk music, which is great. And we had a couple of groups But we've slowly over the years kind of tried to expand. There have been studies done about what's the best music for a farmer's market, believe it or not. There's a study for
Really?
Yeah,
anything.
study for anything.
There's a study for anything. But there really is a study
Def Leppard.
that at a farmer's market, bluegrass, jazz, soft jazz, no, not vocal jazz, but like
No scat jazzing, you know?
no. That's the study says those are the two best music. Those are the two best kinds of music to have in a market.
So it's not good to have anybody blasting out Bad Company.
No.
Okay. Well, that's just,
No. So we keep it to bluegrass, folk, and jazz. But this is blues. But we love Debbie, so.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate it, and thank you for letting us record here. This has been wonderful. We're going to go around and talk to some farmers here in a little bit. So
yeah, we might have to get a tent set aside for you so you can come every Saturday.
We would love that.
We would
Wouldn't
love
that be
that.
fun?
That would be
We'd
very
love to
fun.
have you here every
Yeah,
week.
we love it. Well, let's talk to some farmers. How about that?
That sounds great.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we're here with Nathan Calvert of Calvert Farms out of Coleman, Alabama. How you doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good. So tell us about your farm and tell us about what you're offering here at the farmers market.
All right. Well, we mainly grow sweet potato plants, but we also do a lot of sweet potatoes here for the market. We have about 15 or 16 different varieties that we grow.
I had no idea there were 15 or 16
there's
different
a
varieties
lot
of
of
sweet
them.
I
potatoes.
just thought all sweet potatoes were just good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also just grow a lot of just different variety of produce. And this time of year, we basically have like our herb plants, vegetable plants, stuff like that we bring to the market.
What are you bringing right now?
Just mainly it's just sweet potatoes, of course, and then again just the herbs and tomato plants, vegetable plants for the gardens. And all.
These are baby plants that you
they're just small.
buy, take home, and put in your garden, right?
Yep, just a transplant and everything. Yep.
So if you got a pretty good variety of herbs and
pretty good, yeah.
plants.
We do. So just pretty much anything you can think of over there that you would need.
Cilantro.
That's awesome.
No, start quizzing you. We got a little doggy barking session.
See, that's
going
what
on
happens
down
when
here.
you do it at the market. You get all sorts of sights and sounds, man.
We got live. I mean, that's one of the things I do love about this market is people can bring their dogs down here and bring your pets down here.
Yeah. So how long have you been coming to the market so far?
Well, my father's actually been coming since it's first started,
And almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Then.
So
Wow.
so it's been a family tradition to come to the market every Saturday. It seems like while it's open.
Yeah. What does this farmers market offer you that maybe other farmers markets do not?
It's just really like expanded. Like I guess we went more from like a wholesale grower to just more retail.
Right.
It's just really helped us with it. Just customer interaction. Just had a good customer base down here. Just a lot of great people you get to be with every Saturday, just from the farmers to the customers that you meet. So it's just been a really good experience for us.
Yeah.
You know people by name when they come up.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Have your regular customers and all. So it's really worked out well for us.
So I am going to put you on the spot a little bit. What's your? Do you even do you eat sweet potatoes?
Usually around Thanksgiving I do.
Yeah.
It's when I say it, yeah.
I know how
don't
that
eat
is.
a
Like
lot.
once you do it for something all the time as your work, you're like, I don't want to be near these anymore.
I don't mind them, but it's not something that I just eat constantly. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I had sweet potato fries yesterday. They were so good. So I'm gonna check it out. See if we can get some sweet
right.
potatoes.
So how long do sweet potatoes actually grow? I mean, how long can you offer them at the farmers market?
Well, the thing is they keep really well. So what we'll do is they usually will keep till the next season when you do have new ones coming in. So from basically fall to fall, we'll have sweet potatoes year round basically.
That's great.
So where are you located here at the market?
We're just located just right across from the large Dr. Pepper sign.
Okay.
Just right there.
So you're in the big
main,
parking lot.
yeah,
Okay, good.
Main parking lot.
Well, thank you for being on the show today. We really do appreciate it. Good luck with everything, and we'll come by and try some sweet potatoes.
All right, thanks. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're here with Carrie Robbs from Twin Spring Farms, and you are a rancher, and you bring meat to the market, correct?
We love the term rancher. Most people call us a farmer, but I'm from Texas, so we love that rancher term. Thank you.
Yeah, see, in Alabama we have farms, we don't have ranches. In Texas you have ranches,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes.
Where in Texas are you originally from?
My mom is from San Antonio.
How'd you make it to Alabama?
Well, she came to Alabama when she and my father married.
Oh, they're smart people.
I'm actually an Alabama. Well, I'm half Texan, so they still claim me. They let me come across the border.
They said dual citizenship.
Exactly.
I know how Texas is.
When they secede, I can go with them.
So tell us about Twin Spring Farms. What do y'all offer? What do you bring here to the market?
We are grass-fed beef, totally grass-fed beef, and
Awesome.
non-GMO pastured pork.
Awesome.
That is what we bring. We have been very successful, very blessed. We love Pepper Place.
Now, do you have like cuts of meat here, or they order it from you?
Yes,
or
we do not bring the whole animal.
Oh, no, I didn't
bring
think that. Yeah. We're going to slaughter this one for you right here, right now.
fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
This is Betsy.
No, I'm sorry. No one gets a name at our farm.
No.
Too hard to go under the knife if you have a name.
Understood.
So.
Understood.
But yes, we bring cuts, beef cuts and pork cuts.
So what kind of beef cuts do you bring?
Steaks, ribeyes, sirloins, T-bones. We bring short ribs. Our best seller is ground beef, roast. Occasionally we can do flank steak and skirt steak. Pork, we do chops. We do a great breakfast sausage.
Yum.
We do liver.
Pork liver?
Not
See, I
my
love
favorite, but some
livers.
people
I love
it.
fried livers, man.
Never had pork liver.
Really?
I'll have to try it.
Okay.
Go get you some.
I might do that.
We're right down here.
All right,
You
so
can
in the
come-
big parking lot.
Yep. We're the pink meat people.
The pink meat people. That's awesome.
That's right, because your shirt's pink. There you go. There you go.
How long have you been coming here?
This is our 5th year.
Okay.
Pepper Place has been very good to us. They've opened a lot of doors.
What has this market brought to your business that maybe other markets haven't?
Well, the crowd, number one. I don't
of
think
course.
anybody has this kind of crowd, but the people that come are very focused and very concerned about what they're eating, and they're looking for a better alternative. Hopefully that's what we are, but we've never had a bad experience. Everybody that comes has been very nice to us, and we just feel very blessed that we've been a part of Pepper Place.
To get a lot of people asking you a lot of questions.
Yes, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
We love to tell you what we do and tell you about us. My husband is a fantastic cook, so he likes to tell you how to prepare a meat.
Oh, that's yeah. I need that.
Yeah, I definitely. My big thing is what to pair it with. Like I'm not good at that, so I'll throw something with potatoes all day long.
Sweet potatoes.
There you go.
Sweet potatoes, yeah. Calvert
They give us
Farms.
your
There we
Calvert
go.
over there.
Yeah,
They are fantastic. They're our neighbors,
yeah. So
market neighbors.
So one of the things I wanted to ask is how much more labor intensive is it to raise grass-fed beef versus, or is it more labor intensive? Is it easier? How does this work?
It's probably not more labor intensive because we don't feed our cows.
Exactly.
The pigs still have to be fed,
Right.
so we feed them every day. But cows are out in the pastures. We do
Crazy.
hay them in the winter.
Just doing their thing.
Exactly.
How it should
What
be.
God intended it.
Exactly. And can people pre-order meat and have it delivered here, or is it just you bring what you bring and if you sell out, you're done?
You can certainly pre-order, and we will bring it. We had about 7 orders before we got here this morning.
Oh, wow.
We are it's my husband and I. That is Twin Springs Farm.
That's awesome.
So we're very limited on the animals that we can produce, but we're trying to ramp it up.
Yeah.
do y'all do the butchering as well, or do you have someone contract
No,
that
that
out?
is the only thing about our business that we do not control. We take it to a USDA processor who processes for us.
Yeah, and I'm sure to sell it at the market, you have to have a USDA
Well, I'm sure you do,
processor.
but I didn't know if
You
y'all
do.
were USD processor.
And if you're going to sell across state lines, you have to be USDA inspected. So
do y'all sell across state lines as well?
we do. Some people that have actually come and made contact here at Pepper Place have gone back home and asked us to ship meat to them.
See, that's good. So
Yeah.
do you have? Are there people that you see at the market every single year that you know that
Every single week.
Every single week, yeah.
We have regular customers that are very loyal, great people.
And can you order whole or half animals as well?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So if I wanted a pig to put on a spit, I can just call Twin Spring Farms and you have a pig ready for me.
Well, I meant process, but
Well, I mean,
but yeah, you
that
can
too,
do that
right?
too. I'm sure.
Look,
We have a lady that just bought a pig from us last week.
see.
Hey, look,
She's taking it. She's having it quartered. She's doing a luau.
fantastic.
So for all your pig spit needs, go to Twin Spring
Come
Farms.
to Twin Springs.
There you go. Well, thank you for joining us. We
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
this has
you
been
so
great.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're now. I
Do you
know
guys-
that.
Well, I was going to ask, do you guys have a website or
We're
place
on
where we can go?
Facebook,
Okay.
Twin Springs Farm LLC, and we're on Instagram.
Okay. So if somebody wants to contact you about ordering, they should either reach out to you on Facebook or through email.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right. Thank
we'll-
you so much. Yeah.
We'll put links to all that
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
show notes,
Thank
and
you
they
so
can
much.
always go to the Pepper Place Market website to find out more.
Yes.
So we are back with April McClung of Emily's Heirloom Pound Cakes, and we were just talking about and would like to ask you about, so why Emily's?
Well, Emily was our big mama.
Okay.
We raised over $14,000 with her base recipe to send one of my sons to China and the other one to Europe.
Oh, wow.
That's how the business started. And once we raised the $14,000, then we started the business and we named it after her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
So, but
Let's
you
just keep
said
this rolling.
Yes, yes.
But you said people just call you Emily now.
People call me Emily. Yeah, and they ask, well, who's Emily? Are you Emily? And what they mean basically is, are you the owner?
Right.
And so Emily is my alias.
That's kind of nice, though.
It is.
So tell us about your booth here at the farm stand. Tell us about some of the varieties you have, and then how long you've been coming here. And
Okay. So after we raised the $14,000, we got the opportunity to come to this market. Pepper Place is is actually the largest market in Birmingham, and where we raised our money was at really, really small markets.
Right.
And one of the farmers told us, they said, you really ought to go to Pepper Place because when nobody else has business, you always have business.
Right.
And so that's what kind of got me here. I called, told them my story, and they said, you know what, we don't have a pound cake vendor. We might need you. 2 weeks later, here I was.
How long have you been coming here?
I've been coming here since we've been in business now for 4 years, so I've been coming for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right after we started the business, we were working on business cards, we were working on signage, everything. They called us.
That's great.
And we brought the most cakes that we had ever brought to a market. We brought like 100 slices. We brought 18 round cakes. So at that time, we only had one cake,
right?
And which was the original. So we had the rounds, and we would sell the round as a business for $30, and we would cut it in half and sell the half for $20. And then we had the slice for $2 at the time.
Yeah.
We brought all of this stuff, for what seemed like a lot for us. We got here at 6:30, started selling at 7. By 10:30, we did not have a crumb. Lisa
great.
was walking around. She says, "Where's all your stuff?" Because we were new to a big market like this. We're just looking around. I mean,
thought I told you to
people even
bring
bought the sample.
food to the market. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Now we're handing
And
out
so-
business cards.
Yes, and so today we've been in business 4 years. We're producing over 5,000 packaged slices a month. Hundreds of cakes. We ship all over the country. We're in restaurants, hotels, grocery stores, Amazon, and I do a Sam's Club roadshow all over the Southeast. We have 17 different flavors now.
Wow.
Man.
What's your favorite flavor other than the original?
I was going to say, okay.
I know you said the original.
Yeah,
but-
original is definitely my favorite. Strawberry lemon, it's a spring, and lemon blueberry buttermilk.
That sounds
Those are
awesome.
our favorites.
Do you have a chocolate at all?
I do. I have chocolate. I got, oh my God, I got a
Marbled.
skillet caramel that will make you hit somebody. I got butter pecan. I got a German chocolate. I got key lime. I mean, it just goes on and on.
You're making us all very hungry.
And I have samples down here.
We'll be down
So
there.
I told you this off the air, but I'll say right now. So my parents came to the market today from Montgomery, and my dad was talking. He's like, I don't know, have you been by the pound cake place? But that lady's got some pound cake down there. And I was like, she's actually about to come on the show.
Yes, it is not your normal pound cake. When you taste it, you will definitely understand the quality. I mean, people, and what's happened is we've tapped into nostalgia. So
That's right, man.
it reminds people of this old-fashioned people. I have grown men that cry when they taste this cake. People cry, people sing,
My grandmother
people
used to make
dance.
pound cake just like this during Thanksgiving.
That's right. And it brings back and this is our slogan, bringing back precious memories with just one bite. So it just takes you back so far.
That's a great slogan.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
do you have like a store, or are you just selling these online, or
Okay.
how does this work?
Wholesale.
All right. So our store, quote unquote, is online.
Okay.
www.emily'sheirloompoundcakes.com. But we have a commercial kitchen that's about 2 miles away from here.
Awesome.
And in our commercial kitchen, we use it as a storefront. So people can come in and we take walk-ins. You can call. You can go on our website, choose local pickup option. It will send us an email, and then we will email you back saying when you come in to pick your cake up.
That's great.
And we just confirm it. And if you put an address in there, we'll ship it anywhere in the country.
So your busiest time of the year has got to be Thanksgiving and Christmas, right?
It is. It is. But I'm so busy every holiday. Even now, right now.
Columbus Day.
This week, we have 5 events this
wow.
week. So, you talk about busy. So I have a Sam's Club. I just hired somebody as a brand ambassador that will handle all of the Birmingham area. Okay, so we will always have at least one club going at one time. So I got that going. I got this Pepper Place. I was at Grandview. I still do like local markets. I was at Grandview earlier. I'm in the mall. I'm at the Galleria. They've asked me to come in and do a pop-up once a month. So I got people now at the Galleria. And then I have a wedding soiree tomorrow.
You're just blowing up all over the place.
I'm telling you, we're going to make it a household name.
It's going to be a household name in my
This
house.
will be a household name.
That's for sure. Were you surprised by the success of all this?
Absolutely. I was in corporate America. I made a very strong income. And
Can I ask what you did before?
I wrote processes for 160 people in medical claims for a large insurance claim.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, I've
So
done a
this
lot
is
of things.
completely different from what you
This
used
is
to do.
completely different. And truth be told, I never baked a cake before the fundraiser.
So this was a leap when you started doing this, right?
This was a leap. This was a prayer. My husband was actually is Miss Emily's grandson.
Okay.
My husband was the baker of the pound cake, and he had been making it since he was a teenager. And I'm an excellent cook. I just didn't bake because he did.
Right.
And after 17 years of marriage, we get the opportunity to send one son to China because he completed Mandarin 1 and 2 in high school.
Wow.
And the other one to Europe. I just need the light bulb for him to go off to let him know that the world was bigger than Pelham, Alabama, where I raised him. And so we're like, how are we going to come up with this money? And my husband said, let's pray. And we prayed. And the Spirit said, what about the pound cake? And
that's when you know it's from
9
God.
months with one cake, my husband taught us how to make this cake. In 9 months with one cake, we raised over $14,000.
That's incredible.
It really is. It is. I have to pinch myself every time because I thought I was going to retire from in corporate America.
Wow. Well, it's a cool story and cool business, and we're really excited to try some of your cakes.
Absolutely.
And people can find you here at the market. Are you here year-round or just for the spring market?
No, I'm here. I typically don't do the end of the year because I'm so busy now.
Right.
And in Sam's Club, I'm in Tennessee, I do Georgia, I do Mississippi, I do Florida, and I do Alabama.
Wow.
So, and these are road shows, so the product is only there when I'm there.
Oh, wow.
So, but I do this market basically January through maybe September, October.
Well, come out and see them at the market. This is great. I'm going to have to go by there and try some right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here.
It was a fun show.
It was a fun show.
Yeah, this has been great. We love being out here. We've seen a lot of people come by, a lot of people we know, a lot of people we don't know. We've had a lot of interest in the podcast.
And we've had the pound cake, too.
The pound cake was something
amazing.
special.
Yeah. And then we also had a biscuit from Monroe Sausage.
Yeah,
was really
they've been
good.
here for years, and every time I go by, I try to get a sample because it's so good.
Yeah. And also, I think we need to mention that it's JD's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Hey,
JD.
thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
35?
The big 35.
35.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, man.
Do you feel 35?
Feel the same.
Feel the same?
Yeah.
It's when people say that, like, do you feel older? I mean, every day I
Like
feel older.
one person's gonna be like, I do feel older. You're
Yeah,
right.
You're
Yes.
right, I do. Yeah, yesterday, I felt youthful. Today, just need to go to a nursing home.
My back is just killing me.
It does start to happen. At 35, it just goes
Things start
downhill.
falling apart.
Yeah, things start falling apart. You're like, wait, this used to work before. Now it
It's
doesn't.
like once you hit 100,000 miles, things just kind of
That's right. Your warranty's
the
expired.
warranty's expired.
Exactly. And unfortunately, we don't get oil changes in this life. So,
Yeah.
But no, this has been great. We want to thank the folks over at Pepper Place for allowing us to do this, especially the folks over at Sloss Realty and Lisa Beasley who helped us get all this set up, and all the farmers that came on, and ranchers,
Yes.
and pound
farmers,
cake
ranchers,
and pound cake people,
chefs,
and chefs that came
business
on.
owners.
This was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Hopefully we can come back out at least maybe for another market.
I'm down.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
I'm good. So we have, we will have this is going to go out, and then we're going to have another episode following it with the folks from Slice Fest. We're going to record later on this week. We'll be back at the Lombard doing that. But remember, you can check us out on Instagram, which is where most of our followers are.
Yeah, that's our primary.
Yeah, our motive.
Social media.
Yeah, and it works.
And
but we have Facebook, and we have Twitter, and our website, redmountainexpress.com.
And I'm gonna head over to Lumbar and get one of their breakfast burritos. You guys coming?
Maybe go get a mimosa, too.
Perhaps.
Let's do that.
And you can walk around with it now.
You can.
You can, because this is an entertainment district.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's go do that. We will see y'all next week. For J.D. Baker and Patrick Tucker, I'm Blake Westbrook. This has been the Red Mountain Express from the Pepper Place Market.